brief description of our job roles and what we do at the student union. So basically, the student union is a charitable organization, and what we do is represent students. Um, so for my role, I'm the internationalization and culture officer, and what I do is represent every international student, Erasmus students, exchange students. I promote diversity and culture, and I do that by celebrating the One World Week, where students gather from different nationalities, having different backgrounds of culture, and we celebrate under our roof, which could be from food to dance, and so have you. I also take part as well in the steering committee for City of Culture 2021. You might be asking what is City Culture 2021. So, Coventry University, we awarded City of Culture based on the diversity in Coventry. So, that will be celebrated next year, hopefully earlier next year, 2021. I also take part as well in the Vigo. Vigo is a platform where students, freshers basically, who are coming into the university, be it international students or local students, get in and then they are connected with a body mentor. And this body mentor is then going to help them guide them through their first year or first academic year. This is just a little brief of what I do, and I'll pass it over to my colleague to give a brief of what she does.
Thank you, George. So I am Vice President for Activities, and that encompasses what I call the three S's. So that is societies, shared media, and sustainability. I'm basically here to represent you and make sure that you enjoy your university experience with things that are non-educational. But that does not mean that you don't have things like academic societies, or you cannot um, come to us to do educational related activities. So within societies, we've got 150 or just over 150 societies where you can choose to meet people just like you who have same interests, or if you want to learn a new skill, or just meet people who you can almost experience your shared journey with, so friends. Also within that, we have sustainability to ensure that our campus is as environmentally friendly as possible. We also partake in things such as green impact and responsible futures with our national body called NUS, so National Union for Students. Um, and then finally, shared media. So it is one of our departments where you can come and showcase your talent, or if you want to learn anything media related, so from TV to broadcasting your own radio, um, state radio activity through our student station, or even writing an article for our website. So things related to communications or learning writing skills. So we've got a variety of things that you can kind of choose from and kind of learn from and just enjoy your time at university.
You may hear my voice occasionally. I'm just feeding the questions from the chat through to our officers. So, first question for each of you: what did you study? What courses did you do?
Okay, so I'm an international student to start from. So I actually had my master's, which I just completed in the middle of the year. So I did my master's in management of information systems and technology.
I graduated last year and I did my undergraduate degree in accountancy. So hi to all my fellow FBL students out there. I see you, you see me. Say hi on campus.
And so I suppose thinking back to when you each first started,
Yeah.
um, what would be your piece of advice you'd give to new students starting this week?
Also, I'll speak basically coming from an international angle. I can say there are a lot of things that weren't really clear upon my arrival, and I feel a lot of international students might possibly struggle on that. So yeah, just like my very few tips that I'd like to give out to every international student. And the very first thing I would say is get your BRP. Coming from as an international student here, we're allowed to work, but you need to be able to get your BRP, and that's actually part of your residency here. So what I'll advise is you need to get your BRP 10 days before 10 days after your arrival, rather. It's really necessary, and then you can actually do that by sending your postcode to the student center or international office, and you can actually send for your BRP to your address. Then I'd also say try and get yourself get open a bank account. You need it, guys. You need it. You don't want to be carrying money and just having to give excuses that you overspent or you lost money and all that to get open a bank account. Then I'll just as an international student, you're entitled to 20 hours of work, so you need to be able to get your national insurance number. It's very important, guys. Very important. Get your national insurance number. And not the last, basically, but I would say your GP. You also need to know your GP. You don't want to get to the point where you're sick and then you have to find, oh, where's my doctor and all that. So you can actually get registered or your GP on the second floor of the hall when you come around campus. Yeah, so those are the tips I would like to give out to international students.
So top tip from myself, when I was a student, I say is be a part of the student union. The student union is basically here to support you, and we've got so many different departments. I know for one that I enjoyed my student experience and student journey because I was a part of different things within the SU. So we've got reps. I was a student rep, and in my final year, I was a service rep. So that definitely gave me soft skills that I now pass on and I can now use in my current role. There's societies to meet people who are just like you, have same interests. There's sports to keep fit, to keep healthy, and we've got volunteering if you want to make a little change to where you are because change starts with us. Sustainability. There's so much you can be a part of. So I say my top tip is go on the SU website at www.cusu.org. Go on there, have a look. I'm pretty sure you'll find something that would be of your interest, or even just come down to the Freshers Fair today or tomorrow. Make sure you sign up on the website as well. And yeah, everything's on there for you to kind of know about, to learn about, to know who to reach out to. And if you ever struggle, just reach out to us still through the website. We're always here to help you have any questions. And I think my second biggest one would be ask questions. Someone always has an answer for you, and if they don't, they have who to recommend you to or where to recommend you to. So don't be scared. Ask your lecturers if you don't understand something. Come down to the hub, ask the student union, or just even send us an email. But just ask questions so that you're never really stranded or stuck. But yeah, that's it.
But I suppose picking up on some of the points you made there, let's say someone has a look at the SU website and there's some things they like there, but they think there's something missing. They've got an idea for maybe a new society or maybe a project they'd like to do for City of Culture. What should that student do? What's the best thing to do in that situation?
So I'll speak on the angle of the City of Culture. We encourage students to come out and participate in the City of Culture. So if you've got a project or you believe you can actually drive an impact in the City of Culture 2021 next year, feel free to come to us and register. We'll tell you about how it goes and all that, and you might be lucky to get funded for that project.
I would say if you see or if you have an idea and it's not on the website, we're here to help you start and bring that idea to life. So be it a society or sports club, for things such as the activities, you can easily find it with a click on the button on the website. If it's not on there, click what to ask us for info point and send in an email. Someone will respond to you what you should be looking for, even send you the form so that you can fill. And we're just basically here to help you. So if you have a new idea, even better. We're always looking for ways to make sure that you get a good experience and enjoy it the best.
And I suppose thinking about some of the things we do throughout the year, we have lots of events and campaigns. For each of you, what's the thing you're most looking forward to? What's the event or campaign that you're most excited about this year?
I'm sorry if I have to keep speaking on international, but I represent the international body. So I would say basically, one of the campaigns that very dear to me I'd like to run after this first week probably would be um, making plagiarism, being aware to students, especially international students, and how they can actually combat that. Because I would say the way Turnitin checks and plagiarism goes here, it's different from where we probably did for those who are postgraduate, who has actually done their undergrad somewhere or secondary school somewhere, high school. It's different. So that awareness has to be there so they don't have to fall as a victim. So that's one thing that I'll be doing. But I won't be doing that alone. I'll be working with the other officers as well.
Um, I need to speak very carefully, so my but yeah, I am one very excited to be back on campus, to have you all on campus, and it's been a few quiet months, so obviously having everyone back is very exciting for me. Um, I'll say from societies, what I'm looking most forward to is kind of just seeing what the societies have to bring this year. It's always an exciting year with my societies, with the societies on campus, with the team. They always do an amazing job. I had a wonderful time getting to know them last year, getting to work with a lot of you who might be watching this last year. So I'm definitely excited to see what we can put up this year. I mean, for example, our K-pop hosted the national competitions last year, so that was very exciting. We had a few societies who won national student awards as well last year, so that was always a very exciting campaign as well last year. So for sustainability, I say I'm very excited to see what we do with Green Impact this year. I mean, last year we got a chance to go to the NUS conference. Um, we got a chance to visit other universities to kind of collaborate and work together. So I'm very excited to see what we can do with Green Impact. And we even had a chance to win the Good Award for Green Impact. So we're looking to do even better this year with your help, with your time and with your efforts as well. And we can make this even better and bigger. And then with Street Media has literally grown so much since last year. So I'm very excited to work with the new managers and assistant managers and the team just to see how better we can get. I mean, with our radio station for students, for yourself, that we currently have running to see how we can make that even better. So I'm looking forward to a lot of things, but one thing is common with everything I'm looking forward to is the chance that I get to meet students, I get to meet you guys, I get to work with you guys, and I get to make sure that your experience while on campus is as amazing as it can be.
Great. So talking about you two for a moment, rather than just the SU. So we've got lots of students who'll be coming to Coventry for the first time, maybe the first time leaving home. What for each of you is the thing you miss most about home, and what's your favourite thing about Coventry?
So I think while I was a student and still now, my favorite thing about Coventry is the diversity and my friends and just having that chance to make friends. Um, I say the chance to meet people from different places was definitely an amazing one. I had friends from all over, from home students to people from all over the world, Portugal, Spain, and China, Japan. It was just an amazing time to get to meet all those people. We get to mingle, learn each other's cultures, and just be excited for each other. One thing I miss back home, I say probably the weather. No offense to England, but that sun
It's
back
from
home.
from there.
I come from a place that we don't have winters. We don't have winter, spring, summer. We literally have sun and rain. That's it. So coming here was like, oh, okay. So I definitely miss the weather. Yeah. While you guys are coming from wherever you're coming, please bring the sun. Bring it with you. But yeah, I think that's the biggest one for me.
For me, I would say one of the things that about Coventry that I like is the fact that I've been given an opportunity to serve and represent students as an international student. I had a lot of challenges, and being in that position where I can actually do more, get views from international students and help give them that good student experience. I think it's something that I'm grateful about. Um, and thanks for everyone who actually put it. Yeah. One of the things that I would say I missed about back home was food. Sorry. Sorry. I miss the local dishes, you know. Sorry, hi to anyone who's Nigerian, I'm Nigerian, so I miss the Erikaiko, the Usi, pounded yam. Yeah, our jollof. Yeah, so I think those are the things that I miss.
That's great. And thinking about staying with you two for a minute, what do you want to do next? Like, what are your plans after your time at university?
So I intend to. Okay, so it's a little bit mixed because I want to do my PhD as well and maybe lecture or something, but I also want to become a consultant as well, an IT consultant. So I'm still trying to see how I can really balance everything. So yeah, that's what I'll say for myself.
So like I said before, I did study accountancy, so I'm excited to kind of go back and see what the corporate world can offer me. I might be doing my masters next year, maybe go back into education since I say taking a little break. But on the side, I also love fashion. I am a fashion blogger, so kind of getting a chance to even make that bigger is going to be exciting as well. And obviously, just delve more into, yeah, fashion and accountancy, I guess. I know it's a weird mix, and I always get the question, how? But yeah, it's something that I've always loved. And yeah, I just thought, why choose one when I can do both? So yeah, it's about challenging myself and I'm enjoying the process. And even with Kusu and the fact that I'm doing activities now, it's very different areas, but I'm enjoying the challenge. So definitely looking to see how we can get bigger and better.
If any students want to get in touch with you or find out what you're up to, what's the best way for them to do that, to find you and find out what you're working on?
Uh, First of all, if you're in campus and you want to speak to me, obviously you can come to the office. But once you get to the hall, I'm always available, so we can always meet in a very safety environment with safety measures in place. But if you'd like to get me on my email or my Instagram, so if my Instagram can get me on CrystalVP underscore international. And you can also get me on my email at ad5164 at coventry.ac.uk. And I'll always reply immediately I get any of the messages.
The best place to catch me on and find out what I'm doing is one, follow me on the website. So when you go on the website, just click follow favor or follow activities. That way you can be updated on what myself, societies, team, and Share Media are doing. And also follow me on Instagram. You can always pop me a DM there at Kusu VP for activities. So that's Kusu VP for activities. Follow me on there and give me a shout whenever.
That's great. Any last things you want to say before we wrap up?
I would, my colleague is really stressed on the work on fair, and I just want to say it's a great opportunity to make new friends and network. So I would say if you've not gotten your ticket yet, please just go to the cruise website and get your welcome ticket, and then you can stand freebies and get free Domino's pizza. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
And all that freebies as well. And lastly, I would say out there, please you can actually go on Vigo and just download Vigo. It's pretty very easy. It will help you really to know about the university life, about Coventry life. So yeah, that's where we can actually reach you, get a lot of support. If you've got questions and you're unsure about the support services that you can actually get as a Coventry student, just go on Vibe, download it. I'm sure the link will be posted on the chat box shortly. That's my advice.
And from myself, I'd say study on campus, enjoy being a student, and enjoy everything being a student is about. Make sure you participate, especially if you're in your first year. This is literally your chance to explore and do everything, try everything. Try those things that you think, oh, it might not be great at. Nobody cares. Just try it. You've got a chance to. So make sure you enjoy your time on campus. And if you ever struggle, don't forget the student union is here to help you in any way we can. Just give us a shout and we'll be